special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day.
And a very special day it is. It is a wonderful Wednesday. That means my partner and my co-host this morning is Bradley Gilbert from Walmart. Good morning, Bradley.
Good morning, Becky.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Where's the rain?
Well,
we've had the rain came down.
Yeah. So,
we've got sunshine.
we
do bring the sunshine with you today. Look at you. Yes.
But you know how I am about sunshine.
I
But
know.
I was at a meeting yesterday, and someone said the best way to look at it.
Ooh, I love the best way to look at it.
Was that rain is liquid sunshine.
Ah, there we go.
So
love that.
Yeah.
Well, and I think it's going to be a little bit of a degree of difficulty. I talked about it, dabbled a little bit yesterday for our farmers trying to get their crops. You know, the soybeans, I believe, you know, they were so dry, and then all of a sudden that rain kind of popped some of them open. The way I understand it, kind of messed with them a little bit, and then now they got to get in there and get that harvest that stuff.
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you though, which you know we're lucky. We live in an area that, you know, when the crops are in the field and as they're growing and green and everything, it's so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But as they get the crops out of the field, I mean, those fields look so nice. Just you know,
Oh.
after everything. I mean, we're lucky. So
I know,
Yeah.
and I don't know, in harvest time and fall, it just is such a beautiful time. And also, you still hang on to summer though, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I knew it.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
knew it.
Yes,
Because
ma'am.
you wore brown today. You didn't wear black. So
No, yeah,
we're still
this
staying
is
strong.
This is my first dabble into fall colors. I got brown.
You
today.
are coming over a little bit, but you're not actually going over to the black. You're not mourning.
No,
You're not mourning, so.
The black is not, the mourning period is not begun
That means
yet.
the pool is still going.
Yes.
Still
yes.
going strong.
Absolutely.
I think it's going to make it till November. I really do.
I think that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I think that would be great.
I think so too. All right. Let's thank our sponsors this morning.
All right, we've got Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Rose's, Fox for Lee Wealth Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monuments, McAllister Land Consulting, Springer and Springer Insurance, Louisville Bats, Schneck Hospital, and Temple and Temple.
Yay! Thank you to our great
Thank you to them.
sponsors. Very proud of them. And a beautiful morning it is. And actually, the moon was cool. We had a lot of
the super
clouds.
moon last night
know.
was beautiful.
Yeah. And got a few photos of that. That was kind of cool photo moment. But we're on to the 8th day of October. It's crazy. This is Alvin C. York Day. Alvin C. York Day.
Okay.
All right. This is also American Touch Tag Day. Playing tag. I love to play tag.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I just need to make sure I have some fast shoes on, you know.
Yes. Yes. Well,
When I'm in my heels,
yes, that's
you
a
know,
good
then you have
point.
to shuck the heels and go barefooted, you know.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Very good point.
Emergency Nurses Day. Oh, hats off to all of those emergency nurses.
Absolutely.
And all they do.
Yeah.
International Off-Road Day.
I mean, isn't that every day, depending on the situation?
In our community, you
Yeah,
can go off-road
yeah.
several times
Yeah.
throughout the week,
Yeah,
right?
That's true. We just call that a Wednesday.
That's exactly right. Have you ever gone, you know, off-roading and like, you know, four-wheeling and all that, and like you hit your head? It's like it can be like it's like so much fun, but man, it's like wham, you are throwed everywhere. I don't care, you know.
That is true. That is true.
I
think nothing says. I mean, if you're even not even talking about a vehicle, if you're just talking about, you know, going out through the woods and creeks and everything in a four-wheeler, you know, or your gator, you know, whatever. It's like, it's fun. But you get that every once in a while, you go, ow, pause a little bit.
So I was at Walmart, was it Saturday or Sunday? I can't remember. I think it was Sunday. And there was a group, and they were from head to toe mud. And they were coming in like to get food.
Smiling.
Or, you know, and I thought, yes, they were very happy.
Yes.
And I thought, I don't know, I mean, they had been off-roading, they had been four-wheeling, I don't know what else they were doing, all the things. And I was just like, you guys look like you are having a blast.
Yes. Yeah.
And they had definitely taken mud baths. They were head to toe.
And, you know, a little mud bath is good for you every once in a while.
Absolutely. Oh, I completely, if they would have asked me, do you want to come? Yeah. Don't know you, but I'm coming.
Me up, absolutely. We got snacks, we're good.
That's right. And they did.
Yeah.
These were our people, Brad.
See?
They were having fun out there,
See?
and they had snacks. Win-win,
Yes.
right? All right. International Top Spinning Day.
Okay. I've never been good at that.
No, it's just Latino Women's Equal Pay Day.
Should be every day.
That's right. National Bring Your Teddy Bear to Work and School Day.
I don't know about that. Just saying.
I don't think the teddy bear wants to go. I think the
No,
teddy bear would rather stay
like,
home.
let me lounge.
Yeah. I'm just here. I
alone,
lay
yeah.
on the bed. I'll be here
Yeah.
when you get back. National Curves Day. Curves.
Okay.
National Fluff Nutter Day. Remember, it's like marshmallow and peanut butter.
Yes. Yes.
I think they have an Elvis Presley hotel that when you I think at midnight they serve his favorite. What was it? Peanut butter and marshmallow sandwiches.
And banana.
Or peanut butter. Yeah, was it peanut butter?
Maybe he put marshmallow on it too.
Maybe. Well, did he put marshmallow on it? Okay. So yeah, they served those like at midnight.
There's two different versions. There was the peanut butter, banana, and bacon, and then peanut butter, banana, and marshmallow.
I guess I forgot.
Well, actually 3, because then sometimes it's just peanut butter and banana. If they didn't have the other
Depends on who went to the grocery store that week.
Yeah. Depending on which person
Even
is making
Elvis
it.
suffered.
Listen, I know. It's like,
that's right.
I'm the king of rock and roll.
That's right. If I want bacon, there shall be bacon, right?
Yes.
Terry Bradshaw said put bacon on everything.
That should be anybody.
Yeah.
That should be anybody.
Yeah.
Well, Terry Bradshaw.
He said put bacon on everything.
He's a smart man.
Yes.
Yeah.
If anything,
Yeah.
you don't
And
know.
he would not steer you wrong.
No. He was hilarious, and he was like bacon on everything. Okay, here we go. So National Fluff Nutter Day. All right, National Hero Day. I need a hero.
I mean,
I'm crying. I'm calling out for a hero.
I mean, you don't have to give me my day every day. You know. You just, you know. But I'll
Is
take
that
it today.
your theme
I'll
song I
I'll
was
take
singing
it,
for
yeah.
you? That's right. It shows the firemen,
Yeah,
firemen,
that's the
policemen,
no,
EMTs.
in all seriousness.
Yes, they are
True
the ones.
heroes.
Yeah.
And
it goes how apropos with the nurses,
day.
right?
Yeah.
Emergency Nurse Day. Talk about heroes.
Every day they're heroes. Every day.
Every day heroes. All right. National Pet Obesity Awareness Day. Max has the pool.
Yeah.
He does. He exercises in the pool.
Yes.
Yes.
So, funny story about exercise day and Max in the pool. So last night, his idea of you'll throw the frisbee, throw the ball, whatever he wants to do his little exercise routine. But when he's ready for a break, his idea of a break is going over and setting on the top step of the pool and getting just, halfway up wet. But that's the best place to cool down,
I love
and
that.
it's just like, wow. And people talk about the life of a dog, So he's getting his exercise, and he's like, how he's ready for his break. He doesn't bring whatever you're throwing to him back, and he goes over and just sits on the top step of the pool. Now it's out of life.
I'm ready to chill. Yeah, I love that. I love that.
Good little break.
And it's funny how everybody knows him so well. Like you know exactly. Okay, he needs quiet time, chill time.
Yeah.
He's thinking.
Yeah.
He's deep
yeah.
thoughts.
Oh yeah. You'll walk over to the deck. Hey Max, and he won't even turn around and look at you. He faces away on the top
love it.
step.
He
so
ain't got time for you.
Yeah, he's like, excuse me.
He's kind of got to,
We're taking a break.
That's right. We're on a break. We're on a break here. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about what's for supper.
17 times and then tell me I can't have a break. Okay. All right. No.
That's
but I just
funny.
think it's funny.
Yeah.
So exercise day.
Exercise day for obesity dogs, which we've had a few of those. Those are hard, and once they it's like I don't know, they don't. It's hard, you know what I mean? Especially because
you can't tell the pupper no. And,
I know.
No, you can't. I think of those memes about the dogs where it says, "Mommy said that she doesn't love me anymore. She's giving me away.
Right.
Wouldn't give me a second breakfast."
Yes, yeah.
So that's what I think of. It's like, but how can you tell them no? No,
I
you
know.
can't have your fourth piece of bacon.
I know. Yeah. Our English bulldog was just chunky, and the late Dr. McDonald, he'd always say, let's try to watch her intake.
Well, she does.
We watched it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was there.
Yeah, I mean, it's still strong.
All right.
Okay. How can you can't
I know.
Can't tell them no with those faces.
I know. World Salmon Day.
good choice.
Good choice. Good choice. National Stop Bullying Day. Aren't we doing better in that?
We are doing better in that.
Making strides,
really
I hope.
I hope, and I think we are. It still needs to be every day.
I know. I think bringing awareness to it and talking about it brings it to the forefront. I think sometimes many years ago, I think people were bullies and they didn't know they were bullies.
I agree with that. And yesterday I got to be at a Walmart event, and we had an event all day. And it was it was a belonging event, and it was focusing on certain things, and that was one of the panelists. We had breakout sessions, and one of the panelists talked about that. Actually said that years ago there were people that just, well, one thing is, and not like mental health as in an issue, but just people deal with their issues differently.
Mm-hmm.
And so now people talk more about it, but a lot of people, people years ago sometimes didn't understand they were bullies.
Right.
And it was their reactions to certain things going on with them, and there was just more of a idea of, well, it's just teasing, it's just picking.
Yeah.
But I think there are people that, and there was a panelist, part of that he was talking about, that he was the one that said 6 years ago you would have called me a bully because I was, but here's where I was coming from, and I just did not realize that's what it was.
Yeah.
But I think with social media, there's positive things to social media.
Mm-hmm.
And I think social media has kind of helped that understand that, bullying in ways that there are people that innocently did not realize that certain things can be taken as bullying. And
Yeah.
so I think there's strides there.
Yeah, I agree.
Not all bullying is malicious intent.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Right.
I could totally be
But
wrong about
the
that.
more we keep bringing awareness to it, and maybe more people looking into themselves and doing self, your self checks and realizing that maybe brings it a little more to the forefront. If you're, maybe years ago, if you're with a group or something and somebody said something maybe not so nice, and you might laugh, that's part of it. These are things that we just need to always remind people that.
Yeah, and that can be interpreted different ways too. I know someone that when they're in a situation with a group and something is said that they're either uncomfortable with or something, they laugh because that's their nervous response to it, and it's not because they think it's funny.
Yeah.
That's their
Yeah.
And so
Right.
I think the more we talk about it, the
but I do think.
I think we're making strides.
Right. Which actually, it's funny, not funny as in ha-ha, but as in your HR. HR has never been so needed. I mean, you know what I mean? Like your job security, like now is like so important for people, companies, and everybody to have the HR.
Yes, but I do think the other side of that coin is that our conflict resolution is, the tools in the tool belt are so many more than even 5-10 years ago.
Yes.
Just because there's things that you can talk about and people are more willing to talk about, and that gives you more resources to. I think conflict resolution is still difficult.
Yeah.
You know that,
sure.
But I think it's gotten better.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But I do think.
But yeah, I do. I think a lot of times and it's not just justifying what I do, but I think there's times that go, well, what does HR do? But there's so much undercurrent
Sure.
to keeping things, and even in a great company, you don't realize that there's times it's like, but I think we have HR people, human resource people that we are given a few more
challenges
with things going on, but the other side of that is we've got a lot more resources too.
Well, that's true, and they've actually they put the tools in your toolbox, so you have your resources, but a lot of if people come to talk to you or have something, or that's not something you can share, so that's where a lot of people wouldn't know what you do all day.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Those are things that you just can't talk about.
Yeah.
So that makes sense, and I think with mental health, we are making strides with it, but I still think like not having the facilities that are needed. I think it's been harder to find counselors.
Yes.
It's harder to it's harder to find sometimes the resources to get help.
Yeah.
And I think then you have to, I guess, for an individual to kind of figure it out, or
Mm-hmm.
to do that. And I think that's where human resources, if they need to talk.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
again, these are things that they're talking to you, but
Yeah.
they're not talking. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't share that with the whole class.
Yeah, yeah, and there it comes. And the last thing about, well, yesterday we had part of our belonging was about everyone having a seat at the table, and we did spend some time talking about mental health. And actually, ironically enough, I led the group with the mental health about resources available, challenges, things like that, and where we've come. But one of the statements that was interesting to me and that was part of our presentation about mental health is said, you planned workloads and deadlines, but no one bothered to ask how we were feeling on the inside. And I think that's very typical across the board, and that's not Walmart specific. I think it's just, but the other side of that is that it's easier to ask and talk about now. So I think that, used to before, there was a lot of people that were just afraid to say, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
And then it was even harder to say, well, but I have people that it's not a, hey, let's sit down and have closed door talks and stuff. I have people that come in and just spend 5 minutes in the office, and it's our form of a check-in. And you don't talk about that.
Right.
You just gotta, but that's some of that just people coming and me seeing them smiling today, the next day, and everything, and when there's been challenges. That's one of my favorite parts of my job.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Yeah, you're a people person.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I do think, yeah. Also, stop America's violence everywhere today. Wouldn't that be?
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Well, who was it? I love her. I can't think of her name. Sings "Sure Could Use a Little Good News Today." Oh, Anne Murray.
Oh.
Yeah, I love Anne Murray.
Yes.
But nobody robbed a bank. Nobody, and she talks about, we sure could use a little good news today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Wouldn't that be awesome? Just for 24 hours, you
They'd
could do
say,
away with.
Yeah.
Just 24 hours.
I feel like we had those few seconds, maybe during 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the, I guess like that, it feels like there was a little bit of everybody trying to be good.
And yes. And I think those moments of feeling like almost, I wish they had become addicting.
Yeah, and stay.
Because and I say this and people say, oh, I don't know, but Becky, there is so much more that brings us together and unites us, and that we're alike than we are different.
Yeah.
Quit looking at the whatever. Oh, so along this line, okay, I'm going to use this analogy, and it can talk about how you look at whether whether you look at positive things or right, or you're not, right? So Albert Einstein was teaching a class, okay? And he put up on the board, 1 times 10, 10. 3 times 10 is 30. He went all the way down through 1 through 10. But when he got down to 10 times 10, he wrote the number wrong by 1 digit. Okay? So he wrote the number wrong by 1 digit. And everybody in the class laughed. And he asked, what's so funny about that? And it's like, well, you're smart. You're a genius, and you got that wrong. And he said, but think about something. 9 times out of 10, I got it right. So that perspective is, and it's even when it comes to things that make us alike or similar. So if you focus on the one, it's human nature, though, to focus on the one thing that's wrong. So in this case, when it's human nature to focus on the one thing that we're different or we disagree on, than the 9 things that we agree on or we're alike. So I think that's important to kind of take away from.
I love
Change that perspective.
Yeah. Look at what you do have instead of what you don't have.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Attitude of gratitude, Brad.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Always. No, that's good. That's really good. Yeah, that's good. And it's good food for thought. It's always good reminders just to put those seeds, plant those seeds, and reminder of ourselves. This is also World Octopus Day. I want to be under the sea.
Ursula?
In an octopus's garden.
Was she what was Ursula?
Ursula was an octopus.
She was an octopus.
Yes, she was.
Yeah. I want to say squid, but yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember who did her in the. It was she's so funny. I love her. The lady that portrayed her, or that acted in the actual film. I can't think of her name.
Oh, Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah, she did it. She did it. Yes. She was spot on too. Yeah. I'm not necessarily an Ursula fan because I don't like her deception, but it's funny.
Yeah.
She was funny. Yeah.
She was, there again. She felt like she was wronged.
Oh yeah, she did.
So, if we'd had some counselors with her, we'd have been.
That's right. She needed the HR person.
Yeah.
Where's HR in the sea?
HR when you need
in the
her?
sea.
Yeah,
right. You gotta have a little hut there in the water somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe someday, right?
Ocean, yeah.
I know.
Yeah. We can have conflict resolution.
On the beach. On the beach. I want to know if there's any conflict.
Yes.
Will you talk about
I'm here to
you
help.
would be doing nothing. And one more, 99 days of Brad doing nothing.
Yes.
Okay? Nobody has conflict on the beach, right?
No. It's just all how you look at it.
Exactly. Yeah. Everybody's happier when they're at the beach, right? Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So anyway, National Octopus Day. I think they're kind of cool. And I've seen them they've got into a boat, but the way they can make themselves so little and get into the I don't know. I just think they're kind of cool.
I do think the thing that I think is cool about octopus is how they roll their tentacles. Yeah. But at the same time they're straightening them out.
You were a little bit uneasy about that word.
Well, I mean, it's like, yeah. Let's go slow.
You paused.
Yeah, I know.
There's no redo button.
No, there's
this
not.
Morning, no.
Yeah, our producer has left us. No, just the way they roll, but at the same time they extend them.
Yes.
And I know this. You know how I am about the History Channel and
I
watching
knew
all
it.
that
I knew it was
stuff.
coming. I knew it was coming.
Yeah,
I knew it.
Sorry, got to get my daily lesson
in the deep.
But I think it's interesting how they roll them, but at the same time, it's kind of like our arms, like close to their bodies, they extend them out and it starts there. So I think that's interesting.
I do too, yeah.
And just the range of movement with those, but they're so precise.
Yeah.
When they want something little. I mean,
yeah.
I think it's cool. Well, how those move are just really cool.
Yeah. And the famous line from Nemo, "Oh, you made me ink."
I maybe inked a little.
I use that all the time when I'm with the fam. When somebody says something, "Oh, you made me ink." Did you forget to bring the rolls? Oh, you made me ink.
Yeah. On Despicable Me, when he goes under the sea.
Yeah.
And uses the windshield, but the octopus is there, and then it inks, and then, But if you notice, watch that movie.
Yeah.
When the octopus inks, one of the minions that's with him, he's like, makes this face like, oh, I just love that. It's like, oh, that's bad, So,
I love it. I love it. Yeah, I could talk I with you all day. Yeah. I love it.
I'll give you that.
Well, and then I have this cool pen. It's an octopus pen here, and it should be if it still works. Let me see if it.
Shh, keep it down. Hey, you.
Remember?
Yes.
Name's Hank.
Name's
Hank. Shh, keep it down.
All right, that's my octopus
that's
pen.
good.
Yeah, it's cool. All right, National Octopus Day. Enjoy. All right, Brad, I'm very sad, and I think most people have already heard, but Dolly Parton's sister is calling for prayers for Dolly. Dolly's not doing well. So.
But her sister tried to walk that back yesterday. Did you see it?
Okay, let's hear it.
That she walked it back. That she didn't mean for people to think it was as serious. Obviously, any illness is serious,
right,
and I think they're trying to just kind of not make people panic. I mean, but but she said, she just believes in the sister Frida.
Yeah,
Frida, right?
Exactly.
She said that she just believes that prayer and uplifting is important and all of that. She still asked him for that. But I want to tell you, I did see a thing that someone had posted that they're just like, I don't want to live in a world without Dolly Parton,
Oh, I know.
But I think the thing about that is we do need to be concerned because she's a perfect example of people who do right
Yeah.
with their microphone and their platform there.
I agree.
And the change in children's lives through her book foundation
Oh yeah.
and just
Oh,
all
just-
of that,
yeah,
and
yeah.
when they had all the the fires that
Yeah.
raged through, and she has been so selfless, and she really yeah. So, but yeah, let's keep Dolly in our prayers, because.
I definitely agree. Yeah.
What's your favorite Dolly Parton song?
Well, I was gonna say I got to hang out with her in
Yes,
Nashville,
I know.
and yes, it was just she's just a doll.
My
She's-
imitation
ev-
did not make it, but I'll tell you what, Dolly
everything.
would have loved me.
Yeah, and Dolly would have loved you. Yeah, I think I did say Brad.
Yeah.
I think I did
Yeah.
tell her about Brad.
Yeah.
I think she
Yeah.
needed to hear about Brad. But
She
I
did.
got a free box of all of her cooking. She's coming
Oh,
out, her and her
yeah.
sister coming out with the cooking.
Yeah.
And I still have never opened it because I'm just too nervous to do it. I need to open it. It's got all kinds of goodies in it. I know, I've got to do that. But
Yeah.
I'm in love with her. I think she's just fantastic. And I think it started when I was little. My mom always sang her songs.
Mhm.
Sang a lot of her songs
Yeah.
and stuff. And I think that love became when I was little. And then, of course, I've always hugely loved her and
Yeah.
get to hang out with her and listen to her. And it just was just above and beyond. But my favorite one, I have so many. What's your favorite? Let me hear yours. I think a
You
coat
have
of
to go
many colors.
first.
I love
Coat
coat of many
Many
colors.
Colors.
I think that that reminds me. My mom would
is-
always sing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just
Yeah.
think that's just beautiful. I love Jolene. You know what I mean? Gotta love
Jolene
that.
is good. I'll Always Love You is good, just
Oh,
because
how could you not love that?
and every version
With
of
Porter
that is
Wagner,
really good.
that was what she wrote that for.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
like to hear how
And it's
she
not
let Whitney
it's
use
not
it.
it's not a romantic love song. It's a friendship. How you could really and know that in the career, the friendship, that is not what. It's just.
Yeah. And she shared it with Whitney and just allowing Whitney to do it. Elvis was going to do it, and they couldn't get it together because there was
he wanted the rights because people
Yeah.
think, and speaking of that's a good thing about Dolly is even back then, she didn't bow to the pressure. That was
No.
her creative
Yeah,
work,
well-
and she was one of the ones that's like that's
Yeah.
I think one, and this may be obscure to people, but I can see the light of a clear blue morning.
Oh,
Listen to that song.
I love that.
Yeah, you know the song I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I do know. I know. I
it's
know.
kind
I
of-
know.
I know
Yeah.
you did, but
Yeah.
anybody, if one of our three people listening out there wants to look that up. But no, I Can See the Light of a Clear Blue Morning is probably my favorite Dolly song, other than the bigger commercial. But
Yeah. Yeah.
that is really
Yeah.
good.
And I think she does so many others too. Just like when she does Rocky Top, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Just
yeah.
or anything she
Yeah.
does, just
But when the song I was talking about though is from her movie where she Straight Talk, where she played Dr. Shirley.
Oh,
She
yeah.
didn't write it for that movie, but
Yeah.
she had done it before. But yeah.
and
So-
9 to 5. I mean, come on. Anytime like you hear
I mean, the typewriter thing about her fingernails sounding like a typewriter. I mean, how talent.
Beyond.
So we want Dolly. Just wish her well.
And she can pick up what she does and how she performs. I think that's the thing. I think this is the thing. I think we forget she's human. And I think when she's sick, like nobody knows what to do because she's not normally. I mean, like she's always on.
her energy,
Her
work
energy,
schedule,
like-
everything.
Like,
Everything.
and every time you see her,
And you think
she
about,
gives 1,000%.
and I don't mean to diminish like her sister trying to kind of walk some of that back a little bit, but when someone like Dolly Parton, who's always on the go, then does admit, I got to take a step back,
Yeah.
I got to do this, then you go,
She's human.
yeah,
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
no, I mean, we
Yeah.
forget that.
Yeah.
And I think that's something but she's inspired so many people. I think she's brought a bridge between a lot of people,
Mhm.
maybe, and seen,
and,
the love.
and a good example is in politics.
Yeah.
She, her co-stars from 9 to 5, Lily Tomlin and Jane Fonda, very political
Mhm.
and things like that. And, they talk about how they may not all agree on stuff with their, about politics and stuff, But Dolly is the one that just stays above it, and that let's just treat everybody good.
Yeah.
Let's just don't. Why are you mad because of this?
Yeah.
And just treat everybody good, and that's uncommon.
Yeah, I agree.
You know?
Yeah, I agree.
My thing about her is that, and this is just my perspective from not having had the opportunity to hang out with her. But,
sorry, Brad.
No, I know.
Sorry.
I know. I was there in spirit, though.
Yeah, you were.
I was happy for you. And
I
when
know,
you got all
I
that
know,
stuff,
yes.
and
That's
who's
a
the
true
one that's
friend,
told
that's
you
a
to
true
use-
friend.
Who's the one that's told you to use all that stuff she gave you?
I know.
Anyway,
Who's a true friend?
So I was right in this case.
Yeah, I know.
Just we're keeping track. But
Yeah.
no, I think
Brad 1, Becky 0.
I think with her is the stuff that we know about that she's done. That's a tip of the iceberg on the stuff that she's done for people and things that no one will ever know.
No, behind the scenes, yeah.
And so I think that's...
Well, and I love her, like, stepping out. You listen to her talk about, when she was little, like, they didn't have a lot of money. I mean, there was times were tight, but she didn't see that as she saw that, that didn't hold her down.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? She totally...
And for a long time, she didn't feel like she was poor.
No. And then her look, with the everything, which love.
Getting the berry juice to put her lipstick.
My
two favorite things that Dolly has said that I think's funny is that when she was talking about how she mimicked her look about the woman in town that she thought was the most beautiful, and then come to find out she was the local squeeze, and she's kept
I
with that.
wondered how you were going to word that.
Yeah, and she talks and she says, it's expensive to look this cheap. But one of my favorite things that happens is if someone yells on stage, and when she's on stage, "I love you, Dolly," and she'll say, "I love you too, but I told you to wait out in the truck."
Yeah.
I mean, that is just like...
I know,
that is just,
so
I think that's,
Well, she a little over a week from when Dolly postponed her Las Vegas residency because she said she was dealing with health challenges. Everyone's hoping Dolly gets the rest she needs and comes back stronger than ever. So fans have been flooding the comments with prayers and well wishes for Dolly. She means so much to all of us.
Yeah. I would totally have gone to that Las Vegas residency.
Oh yeah. Well, I think she's a doll, and I think she'll bounce back. I don't know. I'd heard, is it right, kidney stones or something like that? Yeah. I've never had them, but I've heard they're very painful. So.
Yes, I know someone who just a few weeks ago had kidney stone issue and said it was like, and the pain is instantaneous too.
I've heard it's worse. Yeah, I heard it's bad. So anyway, speedy recovery and for her, and I'm sure she'll bounce back. But I think it's just something that we're just not used to.
Yes, but look the song up. I can see the light of a clear blue morning.
And coat of many colors. What's so funny? So I had got this outfit, and I gave it to one of my daughters, and it was patchwork. So I said it's a coat of many colors. So I didn't realize, I felt like I didn't do my daughter this, 6 of them, but one of them I didn't, for some reason, didn't catch it. And so when her husband came home, he said coat of many colors. And she said, why are people saying that about this outfit? And he had to play the song, and I'm like, I did her wrong. I want to
apologize to Sally Sue right now.
I know. I failed. I'm like, I sang
Uncle
that.
Brad would not have let you fail like that.
I know that it was one of those that it was played.
Well, in your defense,
okay,
I will. Okay, I'm
please,
going to defend you.
You are my ride or die. Come on.
Sometimes by the time it gets into the 6th, things get lost in translation, and something maybe you assumed the first. You talked about the first 4, and maybe sometimes down there you're just like.
It was number 4 that said it. Yeah. So I'm like, I know, and I just got said the glorious words the other day from 6. I am so thankful that you showed us the older movies and older songs and the appreciation for both. And I'm like, yes. And then I go to 4. She had to have forgotten. It just had to be. She had to have known. I don't know.
I'm on her side on this. You know that, but I understand how that happens.
Yes.
So
something happened. I don't know.
You need to take number 4 to lunch and apologize. That's all I'm saying.
I feel so bad.
You know how I am.
I know. Yeah, always have lunch and apologize.
Just let.
You always have me apologizing
you have
to
problems.
them.
You
I
call
thought
Uncle
you were
Brad.
my
You call Uncle.
You're supposed to be my ride or die,
No, in the overall
but
scheme
don't
of
think
things,
on them.
no,
Take
that's
them to
good.
lunch and apologize to them. That's what I hear all the time from you. Take them to lunch and apologize
Because
to them.
that gives you brownie points. See, I
Does
am your ride
it?
or die.
Okay, is that right?
Yes.
Is that...
I'm only here to help.
Yeah, that's. I'm like Jimmy Cricket or whatever on my side. Always in my ear. All right, Pinocchio. All right, the reason, okay, this is kind of scary, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Which we love to fly, right?
Yes.
I don't even mind it. I like it. You know what I mean?
I've booked my Florida tickets yesterday.
Yay! And you got mine too, right? Yep. Are we first class again?
Well, yeah.
Well,
Business class.
The business class.
You need extra leg room for all the stuff you.
Absolutely. Well, I was going to say, well, the wonderful thing about first class is they don't charge you for extra bags, and that's why
I know.
Load it up.
Everyone's like, oh my gosh, how many bags y'all? One carry-on. Oh, well,
yeah.
One carry-on per arm.
Exactly.
And leg.
I don't think they understand how much you need. And I don't think, okay, I will admit I completely overpack, but I'm never mad about it because I don't know what mood I'm going to be in. We don't know the weather. I mean, for each day you have 2 or 3 outfits. Also you have to change your outfits.
Well,
and don't even get me started with the shoes. I mean, right? I mean, I need it all. No, I mean, going through the airport, if you ever see me, I've got like 4 huge bags, but I can hook them almost together and I can push them. I mean, it is something, but I'm not mad about it.
Oh, I'm not mad about it. You're preaching to the choir. Everyone else is like, there's 5 people going, there'll be like 10 bags and.
How many bags are you going to get off? How many bags are you going to get off that conveyor belt? Well, you know what?
More than one.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, there's mine. There's mine.
You bring up a good point. Like, especially if you go, depending on where you go, you can't. I mean,
you can't
Florida,
predict the weather.
You cannot. You got to make sure you just got.
When plans change.
Oh.
I mean, you might be going one way one day, and then all of a sudden, we're gonna go. Raining. Let's go do something else.
And they will say, you don't need to pack very much because we're not going to do very much. We're going to relax.
Oh.
If someone says that to you, I'm sorry, I hate to use this word, but they're not being honest.
No, and I've been on a girls' trip where they were like, we're just not really going to do anything like that, and I didn't, and I couldn't bring my A game. We went out to eat, and it was.
You and I travel like Kathy Hilton, and we apologize not.
No.
We just don't bring our box fans.
No, we don't bring them. They're already there. We've already ordered them. They're already there.
Yeah.
The box fans are already. They're already. They're in the room. They're going.
No, I just. So think about something. Seriously, this is in reality.
I'm seriously thinking.
So if you're at home and not doing anything.
Yeah.
You don't wear the exact same outfit all day long. You change clothes.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So why do you go somewhere nice and fun and you're going to be at the beach and then you're going to go somewhere and eat and then you're going to relax? Are you going to
No.
Well, I say that, but I do know someone that's very near and dear to my heart that they would just be like, well, I've got my swim trunks, and then I'll have a t-shirt for the beach, and then we'll go eat, and I'll have my swim trunks and a different shirt, and then, and it may be the same t-shirt I wore to the beach, and it's fine because I took it off. I was at the beach not wearing it, and then, we're just going to hang out. Well, maybe I might get a long sleeve t-shirt, dry fit thing to wear and I've still had my swim trunks and flip-flops.
Well,
that's a little extreme to me.
If you are traveling with that person, then you need to say, okay, well then I'm taking the rest of your bag. Yes. What you're not using in your suitcase, I'm going to put my stuff in.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? My stuff will
But my problem has been anybody who travels with us that makes fun of us, by the end of the trip though, they're just like they travel like us the next time.
Or they're wanting to borrow stuff.
Or they want,
mine is borrow stuff. Yes, if it's it's girls, but I mean boys. You're boys, but mine are if girls. Can I borrow this? Can I borrow this? Can I borrow this? Well, of course. Yeah. You know what I mean? I do share, but I'm prepared.
But I've raised one that, well, not raised one. Well, yeah, I guess raised one, but that is more travels differently than used to. That's all I'm going to say.
Yes, I do believe
Yes,
that.
that's all I'm going to say.
Oh, the tides have
Started, started
winds
out a
have
little
changed.
different. Now
Yes,
it's just like,
change.
wait,
Yeah.
how many bags you got? What are you doing, boy?
I seriously know a girl, and I'm not gonna name, and I can name drop. She wasn't from my family. She had 98 flip flops. She brought.
Oh.
Yes, she brought. I think she brought like 58 of them with her, not knowing which flip flops she was going to wear. I promise. Couldn't make that up. I was like.
That's even for us.
That's a that's a story. That would knock my socks
But see,
off.
here's the thing: is she could have only brought 50 and had room to buy 8.
There you go.
And bring new
Well,
ones
now that's
back.
something too. You have to. I have been caught with that. Oh, you leave a little bit of room there for the purchase. Guilty as charged. Guilty. But I just want to say that I really, if I wasn't into radio, I could be into professional packing. I can pack you. I can pack a car. Like if you purchase something that you think won't fit in that car, I can get that in that car. I
we
really
need
have
you
skills.
on Black Friday
I know
every year
I
for
am.
those people
I am that
you're like,
person.
no.
And
yes, you're like,
I-
get that. I can
and
get that in your car.
We can get
No,
that in your
yeah,
car. I
yeah.
promise. We can make
Yeah.
this work.
Yeah.
Okay. I promise. I am that person. And I don't know. It's like, I only have a very few skills, but that is a skill.
That's an important one.
I promise. If your family is going on a road trip, okay, and you cannot get all of your suitcases in there, call me. I will come and I promise. And you will have leg room, you will have headroom, and everything will be packed. I don't know why, I don't know how. That's what all my girls, yes, just, and that's why I'll back off, just everybody back up, just let me be.
This is the suitcase Jenga.
I'm
building the tower.
You're
on your own when you get there and have
that
back.
skill is not going to take me very far, but I do have
That's
the
important.
skill. Well, it is.
Well, because you know how I am. It's just like, God, I'm going to watch TV until the car is packed.
That's right, and that's best.
Let me know.
And that's
yes,
best.
and then just leave
no,
my
that would
seat,
be,
my snacks,
it's beautiful.
and just
Absolutely.
I walk out there and I'm
Absolutely.
good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Because there's no arguments.
I will tell you when to come out.
Yeah.
You do not need to watch any
See?
of this that's going on because there will be
Yes.
but I will tell them when to come out. But
Yeah.
for some reason I don't know why I'm good at that. So like if you are somewhere and you've bought something that you just don't know how to get it home, call. I will show you. We will make that work.
Yeah.
I have seen TVs, the Walmart, because on Black Friday those TVs. I've seen it different ways. I've seen it where they had a two-car, or they had the two, what do you call it? It's a two-door car, and they had the TV hanging on the side of the passenger, and then one person in the passenger was holding the front part, and then the second person had their windows down, and the second door was holding the other part, and they were taking their TV home. Then I saw one put it on top, and they were holding it, all four of them. The driver was holding the right hand. He was not 10 and 2 or 10 and 5 or what are we supposed to
10 and 2. We don't follow that, but 5.
I do have to say something about that.
10
okay?
and 5.
10 and 5.
You're a perfect angle. Straight line.
I'm riding dirty here.
Yeah, I'm riding.
Anyway, and everybody was holding it. All four of them were hands out, and they were proud of their TV, and they were holding their TV, and they were going down the road.
The funniest thing that I've ever seen about something like that was, and this was the things you see on Black Friday events, right?
Which I love.
And this was
love
years ago. This is before we were open here. It was at another store, and they bought. You know how we always have sheets and stuff in the Black Friday. So this family had bought 2 sets of sheets, and they tied the sheets together and wrapped it around and used that as their bungee cord to tie the TV to the top of the car. And then because they didn't have bungee cord, they didn't think to buy bungee cords and hardware or
yeah, but this is very smart.
And then they all held on to the TV.
Love it. I would have even made a bow. I would have took the sheets and put a bow on top, right?
Yeah.
Tell me that's.
But that was smart.
That's brilliant.
I mean,
no,
I was
the
like,
creativeness, I
yeah,
love it.
Yeah.
They're going, and that's what I agree.
Those people, I'm sure, by now, are succeeding in life.
I think they're probably CEOs somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm sure
so
they're going further.
Work smarter, not harder.
Speaking of that, I had to take the written test, driver's test. Yes, I had to go renew my license and had to take the written test, Brad. So.
Why?
I know.
Is that just random?
Well, I had let my
Oh,
yeah,
I
there was
gotcha.
I was a little relaxed.
Yeah.
So oops. So anyway, on the fly, had no time. So she said, so when I was told that you have to take the written test, and I'm like, really? And when you're with the BMV, you don't question. I mean, they are the authority, okay?
Yes.
Which I love authority and I
Yeah.
respect authority,
Yeah.
right? So I'm like, oh. So then she said, do you need time to look at the book? Do you want to wait a day or two? I was like, no, we're going to do this because we're
Well, I drove here, so we're going to do this. I don't have a ride home, so. That was a trick. That was a trick.
That was
Do you
a
want to
trick.
wait a couple days?
Yeah.
Do you have the police on alert? Sorry.
So, 50 questions later, 50. That's what I had to tell the fam. They were like, how many did you do? 50. Somebody got him right.
Yeah.
I knew, but they were tricky. They were tricky questions. You know what I mean?
It's the
It's
way
like-
of the world.
It is. I'm telling you. Like,
They're gonna trick you.
would this one be right? If you know what I mean, which one would not be right?
But
Which one would be right?
I
you know?
have found that on testing, some people, and this is just my personal opinion, so don't, please, if you write in, it's Becky White, WSLM. So it's not Brad, write to Becky.
Yeah,
No,
please.
but in all seriousness, and this is serious, so you think about the tests, and people get it right about right of way, but out in real world practice, not everybody always.
I'm thinking
Like, they'll know who's supposed to have the right of way. This is they're oh wait, I didn't see 100% stop there. I'm going.
yeah.
Yeah, I know they're supposed to have the right of way, but I'm in a hurry. That
See?
type thing. So it cracks me up because some of those questions, it's just like, I've ridden with you,
That's
so
right.
don't. I mean, answer it the way you drive.
Yeah.
And see if you
how
pass.
the real world drives. Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
you know
so
what I mean? I
anyway,
think that was what I had to differ. And there was
Yeah.
so I was.
It's like, wait, is this how I
Is
drive?
are you
or
asking me
actually
what I see out there,
Yeah.
or do you want them really, or what are we supposed to be doing?
what I think the right of way should
Yeah.
be?
So I was testing, and there was this gentleman talking, and he was talking about his weekend plans. So who am I to not listen in? You know what I mean? But I'm testing.
Yeah.
I'm reading. I have to test this. You know what I mean? And
Well, when you come to a four-way stop and three people stop at the same time, who has the right of way at your trip?
so I mean, I'm.
Does he go anywhere good though?
No, he was having a fun weekend.
Okay.
He was telling about his weekend, and I was like, okay, stay focused on the
Yeah,
test.
I gotta pass this, or I can't come out and visit you at your weekend. I can't come to the party.
Well, then he started talking about the food. Well, come on. I think they planted him to distract me.
That's right. Yeah. See,
Let's throw her off, you know what I mean?
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'd have been like, you need to quit talking about food.
That's right. I'm testing over
Yes.
here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or run me over a sandwich real quick. Yeah.
I need some food
That's
for
funny,
this
though.
test. Yeah. So I.
I think that's right. Do you need 2 or 3 days? It's a trick, Becky. It's a trick.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Star Wars, a trap. Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's a trap. It's a
It's a
trap.
trap.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I passed it. So then I went out in front and I did a jump up.
Did we
Because-
get your picture taken?
Yes, I
out
did.
front?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah,
So
I did.
there you go.
Yeah.
There you
So
go.
I did but my jump was not as high as I wanted it to be. I had my shoes. I was not wearing the right shoes for a jump. I didn't know. I didn't know it was going to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway.
Okay.
I
'Cause you're like, things I didn't have on my bingo card in 2025.
Well, I didn't. I went to get this. I wanted to get the star too. You know, you get the star on your driver's license now. You know, the big campaign. You know,
Yeah.
supposed to get the star on there. So I wanted to get
Yeah.
the star so that I felt like I was a star.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot. Yeah.
And our license branch is the Salem Stars.
Yeah. Exactly.
So,
yeah.
Absolutely.
And then there was another gentleman while I'm testing, trying to decide what kind of license plates and what he wanted on his license plate. So I again had.
This is my area of expertise.
I can help you out.
I can help.
I can be very creative and tell you.
Did you guide him to the what is it called? The celebration next year, the 250 years. Why did I get my wallet out? I was going to look at my driver's license.
Driver's license.
What is it called? Oh, I got to look this up. I am so sorry.
Did I guide them to? No, I was trying. I'm over here trying to take a test, Brad.
Oh.
I'm sweating bullets. Okay, over here. All right. And then each time, okay, so you push the answer, and then like there's a big pause of whether it's going to say correct or incorrect. You know what I mean? And that
Yes.
pause feels like a lifetime.
Okay, so I got this plate.
Okay.
Oh, that pause. Yeah.
That pause.
No, yeah, you're like, oh,
Oh.
technology. It's going slow. So the America 250 Indiana license plate. I have that on the truck.
Oh, okay.
It's the red, white, and blue.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
But it's called, what is the celebration called? But it's got the, I highly recommend it. It's got red at the top, got your plate number, it's white, blue. On the left, though, it's got the state of Indiana and then 250 celebration.
Oh, that's cool. That's
so,
really cool.
it's called the Simiquin Centennial.
That's awesome.
That's 250 years. So, I highly recommend that. So, I hope that gentleman, someone guided him to that, choose that plate. Because
yeah. Well, I had to kind of like, I was trying my best to like in my head drown him out, but like I wanted to help him. You know what I mean? I wanted to help him some ideas.
But I mean, those plates are really cool.
They are
patriotic. And 250 years. So
yeah, I love it.
I mean,
Well played, Indiana.
I know that
well
we've
played.
got, yes, I know that we've got issues to work together on, but 250 years. I think.
Okay, we went squirrel. We went off.
We did,
Sorry.
yeah, sorry.
Okay,
So
I want to talk about the plane. Okay. No, wait. The license plate. Yes. Now I'm fine. I'm good and passed my test and yes and yes.
Yeah.
Aren't you proud of me?
But I am a little disappointed though in the girls that they're like trying to downplay. How many questions? 50. I said 50.
It was 50 nifty. You at 39, I was like, I'm still doing this. I'm still here. I'm still in this seat, sitting here.
I've missed the lunch and the dinner crowd.
In the dinner, yeah. Here I sat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm trying my best. Okay, so you got to remember, it's been a while since I've had to take a test. You know what I mean? Like that, you know. And
it's been a while since I
it's been a while
actually driven to the rules of the road. I'm sorry.
You're so rotten over there. If I had a water gun, I'd squirt you over here. Remember I used to have a water gun.
Yes.
Squirt you. I need to do
Yes.
that. Okay, the reason planes dim their lights for takeoff. This was the reason I was going about the plane, okay? I was segueing into it, and then we went down a rabbit hole of, yes, I got my driver's license, okay? Okay.
Well, because your pilot license is about ready to expire.
You know it, Brad. No worries.
I feel like we could land the
I
plane.
want to fly. Oh, yeah. In my head, I could.
I just
You know what I mean?
want you
I
to
would
know
have to
that
have the
everyone is counting on you.
I know. No pressure. Wait, the tower, the control. I said the right button.
Yeah.
I've watched my dad. You know, my dad was a pilot.
I do a flyby, negative Ghost Rider.
That's I said negative. I'd have to do it. But, you know, my dad was a pilot. So watching him with his hands do that, you know, the steering you do, it's really cool. And you have to be, like, you can't do it fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything has to be, like, and I think it becomes just like riding a bike. You just, you know what I mean? And I think for commercial planes now, they have got it almost, it's on the computer.
Yeah.
It's almost like sewing, you know, like the sewing machine just got computerized.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's not really a whole lot of give on that.
Yeah.
But when you're doing like a private plane, like Dad had, he would have to, you know, and I'm sure back years ago, the commercial even had to do that.
Right.
So
Now,
I think about that. But I would think on me that I'm one of those that are at the extreme.
We got to get down. We got to get this on the
We're
runway,
gonna do this
boys.
quickly.
Let's go.
You know what I mean?
Boys, we're late.
Do you remember in The Rescuers, whenever that played? the whatever the bird. Remember?
Yeah.
We tried to land.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. The reason this is very interesting. It might be a little scary. It said reason planes dim the lights for takeoff. You know how they always say we're getting ready to dim the lights for takeoff? It's scarier than you expected. Okay. Here's a fun fact for the next time you fly. And by fun, I mean your palms will be even sweatier. Brad, do we want to know this before we read this?
Yeah, because I'll still fly.
Okay, do you know why planes dim the lights for takeoff and landing? Most people think it's to make you more comfortable, which that's what I thought. Kush. You just fluffing my pillows and
when you bring
give
my
me a
water up
blanket.
here,
Yeah, bring me a
first class,
blanket.
Yeah.
But that's not the main reason. The site simpleflying.com just did an article. They say the real reason is so you'll be able to see better if there's a crash. What? Emergencies on planes are rare, but takeoff and landing are the most likely times for something to go wrong. And if anything does happen, that's a good chance the plane will lose power. Dimming the lights ahead of time lets your eyes adjust so you'll be able to see better if everything suddenly goes dark. It also makes the exit signs and emergency lighting more visual. So the next time you fly and they dim the lights for departure, they're not doing it to keep you comfortable. They're doing it as in case the plane falls out of the sky.
I'll still fly, but now I'm just gonna put that face mask on, that covers your eyes.
There you go. Don't look.
I'm gonna put that on and just start my. But a fun fact though, I'm that person that as soon as I'm on the plane and get relaxed, that I can sleep through takeoff.
Oh, can you really? But aren't you afraid you're gonna miss? Aren't you afraid you're gonna miss when they come with the drinks?
Oh no, you travel with people that's like.
So
when they're rolling, I'm high maintenance.
Whoa! So I would be the person that would have to stay awake while you slept.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
that's okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a reason that people that I travel with do not sit next to me. No,
Have you ever been with somebody and they're asleep, like even across from you, they're asleep, and they come through with drinks,
and you start panicking for them that
yes,
they've not
yes. Are they should I wake them up? Should I let them sleep?
Yeah, that's me sleeping.
Yeah. Do you want to be woke up or do you want to sleep?
No, I want them to let me know when.
Because those pretzels are really good.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yes,
or if they give chips and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
You want to be woke up.
Yes.
But what if the person it's funny because you don't know. You know what I mean? What the person.
But don't get the ice when they give you drinks. No ice. Just telling you. Just telling you.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah, I agree.
But but I don't always. But I can sleep through takeoff and landing.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So you just get on and you go right to sleep?
Well, I mean the whole thing. You got that light vibration. You're tired. You probably gotten up early. I can do it. But I flying just relaxes.
Well, I think that I only did that one time, and that was when I was leaving Vegas.
I've been up for 36 hours. I'm going to sleep on the plane.
Yes, and I had been. Remember, it was a fly in, fly out. Yes, had beignets and enchiladas and that was it.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I'm a people watcher. I have to and I also have to see who all's around me, what's happening.
Yeah.
But or what's behind me.
Yeah.
What are we doing? You know.
I do like to. Now I stay awake coming home from Florida, even if it's nighttime. Because or getting close to night or whatever, because flying out of Palm Beach, when you fly out of West Palm, you go over the ocean and then cut back, and I love that, and then some people are like, ooh, I don't like that, but I love that. I do like that. So.
Well, I think ocean landing would be.
Well, now when they give you instructions and says now, I've talked about this and people need to listen to this, okay? If you got nothing out of today, this is what you need to get out of.
Love this.
So the airlines lie to you. So okay, so and I love the airlines and I have had great experiences.
I have to be in good shape with them. So
me too.
Okay.
Me too. So I love that. But however, when they say that your cushion could be used as a flotation device in case of a water landing, unless you're on a seaplane, like up in Alaska, a water landing is a crash. But they can't say crash. But that's what it is, just so you know.
Okay.
Because 747s, 707s, all of them are not meant to land on water. Again, just so you know. So when next time you get on a plane and they're going through all that, your cushion can be used in case of a water landing. Unless you are on an actual seaplane that is made to land on water, you're in a crash.
That is
I'm
great.
just telling you. That's
just for the
real talk.
Appreciate that.
Real talk right there.
You broke it down for us. That's
Yeah.
and I appreciate you breaking it down for us there, Brad. Thank you
Yeah.
for that. Now that we've made everybody going to fly.
In Becky's case, with her history with sharks, it's a bobber.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, I wish we had time for the story. Sorry. Rats, right?
Dang it.
Oh, don't worry, Brad. You can stay after the program and we'll talk about it. I'll retell my story.
I love that.
I know
Yes.
you love it. I know. I can tell. I can always tell. All right, we got to get out of here. Let's thank our sponsors this morning. All
right, we've got Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Roses, Fox for Lee Wealth Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monuments, McAllister Land Consulting, Springer and Springer Insurance, Louisville Bats, Schneck Hospital, and Temple and Temple.
All right. I'm laughing because I got a text. These pretzels are making me thirsty. You gotta stay awake to get the drinks.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Best day ever. Thanks, Brad Gilbert. Walmart.
Morning. I'm Lauren Mitchell for this Wednesday morning weather forecast. A brisk start to the day with temps in the low 50s. As a matter of fact, it's warmer in a cave this morning than it is outside right now. We'll be warming up into the mid to upper 60s this afternoon, but we'll see lower temps in the morning, in the mid 40s. Expect a bit warmer temperatures this weekend as we head back into the mid 70s and into the 80s again next week. I'm Lauren Mitchell for WSLM Weather, brought to you by Salem Hardwood Lumber. I'll keep an eye on the weather, so you don't have to.
Marshall Monuments will be moving soon to 205 North Main Street. But in the meantime, they are offering up to 75% off the monuments at their current location at 106 South Water Street in Salem. This is a once-in-a-lifetime sale and features a few monuments that are still marked down to 75% off. Monuments that are 50% and 25% off. Everything else is 10% off store-wide. In their 78 years of community service, Marshall Monuments has provided excellence and experience, and continues to take pride in workmanship and guarantees satisfaction in the final product, and look forward to seeing you in their new showroom later this year in their new location. Corey Churchman and the staff at Marshall Monuments do everything by hand and stand by the quality of their work. When you're dealing with Marshall Monuments in Salem, you're working with expert craftsmanship and specially trained stone artisans. Call or text today at 812-412-2014.
Broadcasting from the real world, The Rick Burgess Show.
Here we come, America. Thank you for being with us today. The gang all here, Speedy, Greg, Adler. As we move forward to the YouTube City, your live option not working today. We have equipment failure. It must be replaced. Your archive option today, though, will be unaffected. Only the live options of the show and today's Bible study. You will still have the archives today. Remember, if you're wanting to be live, though, the TuneIn app is a streaming app. That's good for you. Check our affiliates. You may have an affiliate. A lot of our affiliates have their own streaming apps as well. So if you're normally a tuber catching the show live on YouTube, you're going to have to find another live option today. Archives will be unaffected. So remember that on the Wednesday Bible study. If you watch that live, you won't have that option today, but you can still get the archive, which frankly is the majority of the people anyway. Fellas, come into the room. You're unaffected. We'll still be doing the Bible study for you just like always today. Job chapter 34. Speedy, I know that you have kind of been alerting us lately of things that we may not be aware of.
A lot of it's music.
Yeah, you've really become quite the music expert.
Sure.
And also, you've really been studying different celebrations that are going on certain days.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to know if y'all had ever had a fluffernutter. Y'all ever had one of those?
For a second, I had to think.
Are you saying it right?
Fluffernutter?
Fluffernutter?
Yeah, y'all ever had a fluffernutter?
I'm proudly say I haven't.
I haven't, but I'm almost certain that Bill Clinton has.
Yes, Rick. Absolutely.
I'm here all week. I work all the way through Friday.
Today is National Fluffernutter Day.
Fluffernutter. Have you ever had a fluffernutter?
You know what fluffernutter is?
No, I do not. I don't like the way it sounds.
You might have had it.
I don't like the way it sounds.
It's a peanut butter and marshmallow cream sandwich.
Okay, I've never heard of that.
And marshmallow cream sandwich.
Oh,
usually on white bread.
You can buy that.
Never heard of it.
That's a fluffernutter.
Never heard of it.
You know what? It looks pretty good.
Say fluffernutter fast 3 times.
I'm not going to. I haven't said it one time. I don't think I'm ever going to say it.
I'm going to be honest. That's probably not a bad sandwich.
Yeah, it's that marshmallow spread.
Yeah, that you get in the jar.
Are you telling me where you and I grew up, Greg?
Around we couldn't call it that.
Around the people we grew up. No. You would announce to our buddies, think I'll go have a fluffernutter.
No. Okay.
And they'd go, yeah, that's what I thought.
Right.
Would you say, hey,
they'd have one for you.
I would eat one and not tell them.
Right. Would you use the first part or the last part of the name? Because you say, I'm going to go get a flutter.
Is it a flutter or fluffer?
Fluffer.
Yeah.
Okay. Fluffer. I'm going to go get a fluffer.
No, don't say that. You
don't
can't
say that either.
Okay.
Don't say that either.
Research that term.
And then you're not going to use the last part. I'm not going to get that.
He's in the area he don't realize he's in.
I know. You just need to land this.
So would you call it, we shorten everything, would you call it fluff? You would?
Let's go to fluffer.
You
Greg,
would.
Please don't.
I'm just saying.
You'd say, I'm not going to say it. I'm not.
Nutter.
If you,
right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's very good. What are we in, Sesame Street?
Fluffer or fluffer?
Fluffer.
Stop it.
Fluffer.
Adler, do something.
You can't.
I don't know what you did.
Fluffer nutter.
Right.
Yeah. It's a sandwich, y'all. It's a sandwich.
It's not a great
Don't
choice.
get nervous. It's a sandwich. It's a peanut butter and marshmallow cream sandwich.
Well, here's what I would say. Anybody want a peanut butter marshmallow sandwich?
There you go.
That's it.
Peanut butter marshmallow.
I'm never saying that.
What's in that peanut butter
I still
marshmallow?
am yet to say it on the show. Not going to say it.
Yeah, you're right, Rick.
It's a sandwich, Rick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we call a peanut butter and jelly sandwich a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I think we can call this a peanut butter and marshmallow sandwich.
Thank you.
No, it's a fluffer
That's a
nutter.
great point.
I've never heard of it. Never had one. I'm sure Elvis did. I don't know.
Tell you what, so Speedy, you'd be like, I tell you what, I'm craving. I need a fluffer nut.
Yeah.
I tell you what.
I don't know if I'm doing that voice.
Today.
It started in
the
get hurt. Northeast, in New England, Massachusetts, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, this sounds like something Yankees would do.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to, I wish you would have been here earlier today, off the air, when Speedy walked up to Greg and asked him what he thought it was.
Oh, I know.
It was, I knew.
That's Rick. That's what I thought it was.
I know you did.
I said, I hope you're not going on air with that.
Right. And you're like, tell me this isn't a topic today.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'll tell you what I think.
What's the first thing you think of when you hear that?
Excuse me?
Like, I mean,
I'm
as
not
far
going
as
to say.
You want me to tell you?
I'm not going to say.
You don't want me to tell you?
I'm not going to. Don't you agree?
I know.
I'm not saying it.
He is dying.
I literally am teaching a Bible study today. I ain't saying it. Greg, stop it. That's it. I'm going to break.
Okay. No. We won't do that.
All right, that's it.
I know you're not big on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, are you?
Not really. I eat just peanut butter.
Really?
If I do, I don't.
To me, the peanut butter sandwich by itself falls a little short.
I don't know. I just like. Always have.
The jelly makes me enjoy the peanut butter even more.
Yeah, kind of. But something about the jelly. Now my grandkids love the Uncrustables that have the peanut butter and jelly in it. You throw them out, thaw them out.
Yeah.
I can never. I don't have the patience for the thawing out. I always bite into it too quick.
Yeah, but they love them.
Yeah.
Love them.
Yeah.
To me now, if I have toast for some reason, it's okay just to put peanut butter on it.
Oh yeah.
But if I do a sandwich, it has to be peanut butter and jelly.
So I've just never been.
And I like a toasted peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
How do you even swallow on a peanut butter only sandwich?
I know, it's so smacky, like a dog.
You got milk. You get your glass of milk.
Hey, guys, please don't Google this thing that Speedy said.
Guys, look, I'm on Wikipedia right now.
Please
it says,
stop
look, Fluffernutter, look, the Fluffernutter sandwich.
What made
I know,
you
but
think
people are
about
Googling it, though.
It's a sandwich.
Right.
It's a sandwich.
I'm reading here that back in it dates back, like you said, to Massachusetts. Back in 1918, it was known. Back then, it was known as the Liberty Sandwich. Let's call it the Liberty Sandwich. My goodness.
I'm with you on that.
The Liberty Sandwich.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how do they get that out of it? I mean,
Right.
Fluffernutter makes more sense.
Right.
Right.
So you got different variations of the sandwich, including the substitution of white bread. They got
what do you sub it with?
Just different sweet and salty ingredients.
Right. Okay.
Savory ingredients, correct?
The white bread on it kind of grosses me out. I'll give you that.
You don't like white bread?
If I did it in toast.
Do you like white bread at all? You don't like white bread?
No, I'm not a huge fan of it.
Only with ribs?
Yeah.
I don't even
You don't chase it with
that
ribs?
little square white bread. I just don't like it.
Okay.
Right. I'm begging people to stop Googling this.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you Google it, this is what comes up, Rick, because it's a sandwich.
Okay.
Don't cut the word in half and Google that, please.
No.
The first.
I used to know how we shorten everything.
People are saying,
I'm just saying, the first one you don't want to do that.
Can you put the Uncrustable in a toaster? Does it get that middle part thawed out?
No, you can't do that. You don't want jelly, peanut butter running down. That's going to cause problems.
Well, it should stay in there. No.
Are they sealed? Are they sealed to the edges?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about a toaster oven?
Toaster oven would work.
Yeah.
So,
what about that thing, the air fryer? I mean,
on the Uncrustables, have you tried the one with the honey in it?
No, but there's one with the Nutella in it.
I don't like those.
Nutella is
they're great ballpark
for little
snacks.
kids. The grandkids love them. It's for little kids.
They got them little hands holding it.
I've had adults try to sell me on the Crustables.
No, I don't eat them.
Or Uncrustable, whatever it's called.
Because I hear you. Let me raise my hand. I actually think the crust is the best part of the bread.
It's a peanut butter and jelly bread hot pocket. And you,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, with no crust around.
And you've taken my crust, which to me is the best part of the bread.
Yeah.
Also, Nutella is a fake healthy food. It's one of those foods everybody thinks, I'm doing good. It's not. It's not.
Here's RFK the third.
Thank you. Yes, ask RFK. I'll tell you the truth about Nutella.
Have you ever been around a man that peels the crust off?
No, I have not, because I would not sit by him.
No. Terry said I went too far with my boys when they were young. And I said a man doesn't do that.
No, because they started to pull around.
Yeah, you know what I would do? I would call him a fluffernutter. Is what I would do.
There it is.
You act like a fluffernutter.
And there it is. Who's ready to go to battle with Greg Burgess? And ask that question. Is Greg right again? Your chance to win and go to the wheel when we come back.
This is the Rick Burgess Show.
MyPillow's excited to announce they're having their biggest 3-in-1 sale ever. MyPillow bed sheets, $29.88, any color, style, and size. My towels are finally back in stock. Get a 6-piece My Towel set for only $39.98. The limited edition premium MyPillows are just $17.98 for queens and $19.98 for kings. And when you order over $100, you get free shipping plus $100 in free digital gifts. Head to MyPillow.com/BigVox. Use the code BigVox or go to RickBurgessShow.com.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-956-1220 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as 1 day. Just dial 1-800-956-1220 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-956-1220 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
Hey, I am Brant, and her name is Sherry, and she's a friend and a colleague of mine, and we were just praying for her, actually, because she had a major surgery she just went through.
Yes, and I am very happy about something you actually talk about all the time, which is MediShare. That's right.
Of course.
Yeah.
So what was your experience like with MediShare and your healthcare bills?
You know what? It was seamless, and it's such a blessing when you're already nervous about a health issue, which I was.
Yeah.
Members shared my expenses. There were zero problems, and let me tell you, having people pray with you when you call in and it's just what you need, it's so refreshing.
Yeah, that's what I keep telling people. People love MediShare and saving tons of money. The typical family, I'm fond of saying, could save $500 a month.
I am so thankful for MediShare. It's so different, and I mean different in a very, very good way, Brent.
It is a good different. Call right now. They're so easy to talk to. You can get a price within 2 minutes. Here is the number, 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE. 855-51-BIBLE.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
I've always wanted to learn French, but the app I tried didn't help.
If you want to memorize words in another language, there's an app for that. But if you want to really learn another language, there's Babbel. Babbel was designed by over 200 language learning experts to be the most effective way to learn another language.
With other language learning apps, I was just playing games. I wasn't really learning. Babbel's different. Every time I open the app, I can choose to work on my writing, speaking, or listening. And it saves my mistakes for me to review, so I'm constantly improving. Babbel feels like it was created intentionally, by people who really know what you need to learn another language. Before Babbel, I thought I just wasn't good with languages. But now I'm speaking French. Tout ça, c'est grâce à Babbel.
Want to really learn another language? Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com to save up to 50%. Babbel.com.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com, because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, E-T-H-O-S, ethos.com/Mike.
You've heard me talk about Relief Factor, how people enjoy a more pain-free life because of it. If you're dealing with everyday pain, Relief Factor has a pretty pain-free offer. Their 3-week quick start is $19.95, less than $1 a day. Now, Relief Factor is a daily supplement that fights pain naturally. It doesn't just mask pain temporarily. It helps reduce it, and for a lot of folks, it eliminates their pain. Give it a try today at ReliefFactor.com or call them 1-800-4-RELIEF. That's 1-800-4-RELIEF, or go to rickburgessshow.com for info.
The home of Greg Burgess, America's life coach. The Rick Burgess Show.
We are back, and thank you for being with us today. It's a little contest involving America's life coach, Greg Burgess, called Right Again.
You're right again.
Right again.
Right again.
Right again.
Yes, you are right again.
Rarely ever wrong. Right again.
Well, it's not that you're never wrong. I just don't remember when.
There you go.
You're right again. You're right again.
All right, so can you go head-to-head with Greg and determine whether he is right again? Is he pretending to be wrong? Is he pretending to be right? It's a lot to work out.
You don't know.
You don't know.
I'm gonna try to trick you.
Let's go to Tennessee. Lisa, standing by. Lisa, hello.
Hi.
All right, are you ready to play Right Again?
Oh, yes.
Our category today, and Speedy, of course, could be a lifeline.
Oh.
It's music.
Yeah. I'm here.
Are you there if I need you?
I'm here.
Speedy, you know, he's really become
Right again.
really savvy. By the way, Lisa, thank you for having such a good phone, too. Phone sounds great.
You're welcome.
All right, here we go. Here's the first one. Van Halen's
Oh, it's I like this.
1984 hit,
Ooh.
I'll Wait.
Remember it had the album?
Uh-huh. Was co-written by the band. All the bands shared. But they also had help from a very famous singer-songwriter. This was just on the song I'll Wait. Greg, who was that?
I'm going to be honest. I'm not sure. The song had a lot of keyboard. Basically, it was all keyboard, pretty much, besides Jump. It was a lot like it. So I'm going to go piano player. I say Elton John.
Elton John. Is Greg right again, Lisa?
I don't think so.
You say he is wrong, and you know what? You are correct. He is not right about that.
I didn't know. I speed up like response.
Yes, so how about this? Do you know who the singer-songwriter was, Adler? And you, Lisa? Michael McDonald. Michael McDonald. Oh, wait. Here we go.
Oh, it was Michael Jackson.
We
so
can
I'm going to have to hurry up because people are going to Google.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Yeah, you can't Google, and you didn't Google that, did you, Lisa?
Oh, heck no.
Okay, so see, there y'all got to trust her. Here we go. Here's one. Who produced Van Halen's first album, 5150, the first album to feature Sammy Hagar? Greg, who produced it?
Seems like I watched a Behind the Music, and I'm going to say Mick Jones of the band Foreigner.
Is he right again?
I think I'm right.
Lisa?
I think he's right.
He is right.
Because I remember
Lisa,
I was like, oh, Mick Jones.
Mick Jones. If you get this one right.
Who is the only original member of Foreigner still active, even though he doesn't perform with them at all times.
Yeah,
just every now and
That's right.
If you get this one right, you are going to the wheel. Name this, what is the first Van Halen song, the first to feature Eddie Van Halen playing keyboards?
What you would say, Jump is where you would want to go. But, and correct me if I'm correct, the Cradle Will Rock, at first I thought it was a guitar with effects in it because of the way it sounds, but I think it's actually a keyboard. So I'm going with that.
Greg says in the Cradle Will Rock, not Jump. He'd played keyboards before. Is he right again, Lisa?
Right.
That is correct. So did you know that? How about that? Lisa, really well done on your part. So now you go to the wheel. Who would you like to spin the wheel for you? Greg, Speedy, Adler, or me?
It's got to be Greg.
Greg, here we go to the wheel. All right, let's see if you can win some money for Lisa in Tennessee. Lisa, say to Greg, it's wheel to me.
It's wheel to me.
Give it a rip, Greg. Let's see where it goes. Oh, boy. Let's see if Lisa can win money on Right Again. And here comes that wheel. Coming on around. Coming on around. Let's see. It lands on Adler. It lands on Adler, which means you have spun Henry the horse. And here he comes. Hey, Henry, what's going on?
Hey guys, how's it going?
We're good. Henry, how you doing, buddy?
So, you may have seen that mom that was protesting boys being in girls' bathrooms recently at a city council meeting. Did you see her form of protest?
I did.
Yeah. She got naked.
She did. She got naked.
And since you guys aren't on YouTube, I'm going to protest that as well. So here we go, boys. Here we go.
Get your shorts!
Put them back on!
I saw something! I think I saw a flood nutter!
I'm not touching
Okay, well,
I'm not touching these shorts.
Oh, my goodness.
Get your shorts.
Henry.
Wow.
All right.
He made a protest right there.
Yes, he
Wow.
did. Wow.
I'm so glad we're not on YouTube today.
Thank you, Lisa. Sorry the wheel did not
Golly.
produce anything. Seth, how are you?